Peter Longfellow, and we have got 3 of the loveliest escorts we've had on the mating game in quite some time. We're going to meet them right now. Escort number 1 says she's into chainsaws, morphine, and oral hygiene. She says she once rode a Harley all the way across Texas with an armadillo strapped to her body. Let's give a warm mating game welcome all the way from Walla Walla, Washington. Meet Wanda Whitefish. And escort number 2 says she enjoys listening to conch shells and exotic dancing with Slick, her 6-foot python. She says she'd have gone into nursing, but she didn't like those cumbersome uniforms. Let's give a warm mating game welcome all the way from Daytona Beach, Florida, Amber Sway. And escort number 3, she says she's crazy about horses, ponies, and really big dogs. She says she once worked as a lap sitter at a retirement home for old bowlers. Well, let's give a warm mating game welcome all the way from Rolfe, Iowa to little Cocoa Blossom. And all of our escorts have run away to the refuge of this man. He says he's into outfitting his car in as many gold and silver accessories as he can find in California. He says he's into options. From Oakland, California, meet their pimp, Raphael. And now it's time for that special mating game moment. Let's meet our John. He's into the 4-H's, Barleys, hogs, horseshoes, and stole. He says his last state left him locked in the Texaco men's room on I-95. Give a warm mating game welcome all the way from Lime Tick, Mississippi, to Lee Harvey Joe. JD, right. Well, JD, I assume you got some questions ready? And,
I'm all ready, Peter. Thank you very much.
Take it away there.
Okay. Right, get right on in with it. Okay. Question number 1. I love pyrotechnics. I love to watch things blow up and burn. That's your escort number 2. How would you set me on fire?
With a blowtorch.
Hey, you got imagination. She's a hot one.
We got a good group.
Question number 2. On a hot day, I love to cool off by taking a dip in Lime Tick Creek. Escort number 1, how would you cool down on a hot day?
I'd shave my pits and put my panties in the freezer. With the big hose.
You know, Peter, sometimes for fun, I love to take my F-250 or 256 with a 2.1 compression of the big wheel truck and drive it straight into a 6-foot wall of dirt. Escort number 1, if I was to go on a date with you, would you mind getting dirty?
Will I get paid?
Escort 2? Why don't we just pass on this one? I'll wait. Okay. Okay. Question number 4. You know, by the way, Peter, my mama makes the best fatback and okra stew. Hey, Mom. Anyway, what kind of food would I have to be for you to eat me? Escort number 1. Or escort number 3.
Okra?
Escort 2.
Fatback.
Escort 4.
Anything but okra and fatback. Hi, Mom.
I like okra and fatback.
With those little bit of
A little bit of sausages, yeah, what do you like that?
That would be their pimp, Raphael.
Oh, that would be okay. Well, that's all the questions I got, Peter.
Well, I think your time is up, and that was a fine round of questions, JD. Run, Lardo! What do we have for our partying contestants?
Thank you, Pete. Lee Harvey will enjoy a full 60 minutes at the Crab Free Motel, followed by an adventurous morning of relic hunting and nude backpacking in sunny Cliff Drop
Harvey?
JD.
Right. I hope you've had plenty of time to think about those answers.
Right.
It's an important moment now. If you're ready.
I'm ready now.
Is it going to be escort number 1? Escort number 2? Or escort number 3?
Well, Peter, first off, I'd like to say I had a good time and I enjoyed all the answers. I had a whole heap of fun, but, you know, I kind of like to choose Raphael.
Ron, could we get a ruling tonight? Is that legal on the mini game?
Why, yes, Pete, I do believe it is legal.
Well, there you have it, Lee Harvey. Fine selection, Mom. Thank you. Let's go ahead and meet the contestants. Escort you didn't choose.
Okay.
Escort number 1 says she's into chainsaws, morphine, and oral hygiene. Says she once rode a Harley all the way across Texas with an armadillo strapped to her back. Lee Harvey from Walla Walla, Washington. Meet Wanda Whitefish. And thanks, Wanda, for dressing up. Escort number 2 says she's into listening to conch shells and erotic dancing with her 6-foot python Slick. She says she'd gone into nursing, but she hated those cumbersome uniforms. All the way from Daytona Beach, Florida, Lee Harvey, meet Amber Sway. And escort number 3 says she's crazy about horses, ponies, and really big dogs. And she says she once worked as a lap sitter at a retirement home for old bowlers. Meet, all the way from off Iowa, Little Cocoa Blossom! And now, let's meet the pimp you've chosen. He's large and living in a big way! Our first winner from Oakland, California. Let's meet your date, Rough